gearbox and how it has been integrated with Desiknio, and I know you guys have been working quite a long time together. Yeah, after you.
Thank you very much. Hello, welcome. I'm Dirk from Pinion. I'm head of design and responsible for marketing. And yes, we are very proud to present you the Pinion technology, which we use for the Desiknio bikes and for many other brands. So what we have here in special is that this is an explored gearbox artwork we did. Actually, it's an auction. You can bet on it till Sunday. And what is here explained is that you really can see and have a look inside the gearbox, which is normally not possible because we have a sealed gearbox, which is really sealed in terms of there's no dirt and dust for the drivetrain anymore, which harms them. And what you see inside is that there are cogs and gears which are certainly made by automotive industry in Germany, and it's totally maintenance free. The shifting is possible even under load, and you can have a totally sophisticated and reliable system all year long. That means there's no adjustments on the shifting anymore. There's no wear out. There's nothing. So this is really automotive gearbox technology, putting in the bikes modern e-bikes.
So how does it the advantage is the lack of the need for tuning and also the servicing. So how many miles or kilometers can you put on the gearbox before you need to change oil?
This is really something which is also similar to the automotive industry. We designed the gearbox in that case that you have an oil bath inside, just 60 milliliters of oil which are turning inside, and this oil needs some change each 10,000 kilometers. This is totally unique in the whole industry. So that means this is really made for modern vehicles. And when we say bikes, it's actually not a bike anymore. It's a really piece of movement, of a new mobility. And in terms of Desiknio, we are very proud to put this technology in a very light magnesium housing. So what we have here is a complete assembled gearbox, opened to display how the gears are work inside. So what we have here is that we have two different gear units, the first gear unit and the second gear unit, and we multiply the 6 gears by 3 gears for 18-speed version, and we multiply 3 gears and maybe 4 cogs here on the second unit for 12 gears, which we use for Desiknio, for example. But the main technology is always the same, that we use technology which is very common for automotive or motorcycle gearboxes, and what we are able to do here is that we have a shifting shaft which works without any clutch. That means you can shift whenever you want, how many gears you want, when you're pedaling or if you stand. Inside the upper shaft there's a camshaft returning when you turn the shifter. When you turn the shifter, poles are engaged in one of these cogs. One in the second unit of the gears, one in the first unit of the gears, and that makes sense that the load of the driver comes in on the income shaft, on the locked cog on this unit, on the second locked cog on this second unit, out on the output shaft, and the output shaft are these 3 cogs combined with the outer chainring or even the belt drive. And that means the power is running from the input shaft up to the shifting shaft on the other unit, down to the output shaft and outside of the gearbox to the rear motor. And feel the shifting in terms that the motor is in front. When the motor is in the center of the bike, you always have the load of the human and also the load of the motor harming the shifting system. And here it's totally different. Shift first, then boost. So what we have here is the newest and most elegant bike, e-bike actually, which is almost not visible, that it's an e-bike on the show. That means we have the complete new urban Pinion by Desiknio. It's an aluminium frame, super nice design, integrated e-bike technology made by Marley, and with the gearbox in the center of the bike with the C19 version of the Pinion C-line. which is totally made a housing out of magnesium. This housing is 30% lighter than aluminium. That means it saves more weight in the center of the bike and makes the bike very, very agile and well balanced. The gearbox is totally integrated in the bike. That means there's no wear out, there's no harm of the environment and water and dust and snow and ice. You can ride this bike all year long without any issue, and that's what Pinion stands for, that we have very sophisticated benchmark shifting technology out of the German automotive industry for e-bikes.